objectives.
Alright, how we doing, folks? It's your boy Marcos Tight Tuesday, one of those gameplays that come right down to the wire, to the limit, to the wall. And I really gotta double check if that's even what he says at that song, man. I've been saying it for so long at this point. I'll probably listen to that Kanye song and just be like, alright, man, whatever. And I heard, maybe y'all want to inform me, man, I heard like some cop wrote like an open letter to Kanye. Like, what the, like, man, get that out of here. This guy posse right here. I'm rocking the MSBS right here. Apparently the most overpowered gun since Jesus Christ came out with one back in, I was going to say in the 1800s, but nah, Jesus was back when we first made the calendar, back in the AD days, man. Those was rough times. I'm not a big fan of it. I've actually stopped using it. I actually deleted this class since. I don't know. The 3 burst to me is just... Listen, if you're accurate enough to use the 3 burst gun and powerful enough, well enough to use it, go ahead. You'll probably do successful with this weapon. Me, personally, 3 burst is just not a part of my game right now, and I don't know. Now, if you're doing that with the 3 burst, they're probably going down. I'm just more about the versatility of the automatic fire, and I burst my automatic fire myself just in the way that I shoot it. So that's how I managed to work it out. And I mean, the SA805 has been doing the trick for me. Let me know what guns you guys are using, though, man. I'll give them a shot, especially on Manic Mondays, man. Make sure you drop them down there. Any guns you're using. It's kind of what I like to do here at the beginning of even though this past week I did a Black Ops one just because they happen to be that way. And I'm popping you, my fault, teammate. I wasn't sure who you are. I'd rather shoot you than me be dead. And this time we did the WMD one over there with the Spectre, who's Sonny. Sonny gave me the challenge, but you know, tell me what classes you guys are running. I'd love to go and give it a try right here because it's still, you know, in the early enough stage. It's been a month now. It's been a month and some changes have come out, and still early enough stages of trying to figure out exactly what we're doing. I'm still trying to figure out my go-to class, which is interesting because at this point in Black Ops 2, I kind of knew what I was doing. I kind of knew that I was gonna be rocking that MP7, that PD Dubs. I kind of had that figured out. And part of it's, you know, how I've been playing this game. I really haven't watched any videos from anybody else, recommendations for anybody else. Anyone who I've really talked to doesn't have any conclusive answers as to what to do. I'm still waiting for my boy Husani to tell me what weapon to use. He's normally my go-to guy as to what weaponry to produce, so I'm kind of using whatever I feel like using. And that assay and we be doing some serious damage. Whatever, we're using MSBF here. We got the red dot on it, and we probably have the muzzle brake. That's something I'm a big fan of, muzzle brake. I hope to never find out that it doesn't do much. To me, it feels like it does add on over there, the accuracy and whatnot. And I hit that dude with C4. I'm like, hold up, bro. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me put some kush up in it. And we managed to pop that dude, or he managed to pop us, pardon me. I want to talk a little bit about this map, Warhawk, right here. Now, Warhawk is very interesting. There's days when I love Warhawk, and there's other days when I don't love Warhawk. Let's break this map down. Now, I'm playing some a little bit domination over here, so we got some, instead of the regular TDM that I normally play. Which is okay, it's a little bit better to explain over here so we know where the points are and what we're going to talk about. So the A spawn is normally either inside that bar, point blank, son. It's either normally inside that bar or just the fact that you can't take down a chopper in this game. I guess I'm still working on an anti-air class, to tell you the truth. Honestly, I don't get choppers put on me too often. But when I do, it's like, oh no, what do we do with this thing, oh no, and this dude just waiting over there in the corner. I'm like, come on, man. So here's your A spawn right here. They're spawning next to the truck, they're spawning inside the bar. I think they're spawning the bar a little bit more often when you overrun on Alpha. They give you that spawn. They're spawning the bar over there, man. Oh, the saloon or whatever it is. Oh, Jesus, man. That thing is brutal to get somebody out there, man. You want to talk about camper heaven? Woo! And the guys who sit behind the bar in the saloon, man, that is the ultimate head glitching. Just leave, honestly. You're better off just not fighting them. I think towards the end of the video, you're going to see me try to fight somebody there. Just leave. Brutal spawn for this guy right there. And I see his dog running. I'm like, are you going to turn around? Nope. It wouldn't matter anyway. The dog would survive the C4. We all know dogs survive C4s. These are common things that at this point in Call of Duty Ghosts we realize. And hopefully I never have to see it in real life to see whether a dog survives C4. It'd be awfully cruel. I don't know what kind of situation I'd have to be placed in when I'm testing whether the C4s kill dogs. Peter, I have no interest in killing dogs with C4s. When you come over here and spawn on Charlie's side, you're normally spawning somewhere outside of this building over here. Either right on Charlie or a little bit further up ahead to where I'm looking at right now. Or you're spawning to my right towards that kind of, I don't really know what those are, that little factory section where I just spawned right now. Look at that, perfect timing. These are your Charlie spawns. Obviously the most important part over here in Charlie, and I was kind of confused with where this guy was. He managed to stand from behind. I thought he was ahead of me for some reason. Just how it sounded, even he listening to it now and I'm listening to the video, it still sounded like he was ahead of me. I think I just got jumbled up his footsteps with my teammates' footsteps. This is another spot I've been noticing over here. These back trees, people love just chilling next to these back trees, and I'm hugging them around right now just because I'm hearing these people walking, so I'm playing it safe, and I'd rather have the long range for me to feel a little more comfortable. But a lot of people love coming through here. A lot of people come through this building as well. They play it out depending on how they play it. A lot of people know over here to the right, you could kind of go that way too. There's a little path behind there. I normally use that because people aren't really too familiar with that, or at least they don't use it, which I'm kind of impressed by. There's a hot spot over here, rightfully so. I think I'm going to drop an IMS right there, yep. I mean, it's a hot spot because it's in between spawns. It's a neutral location. It overlooks B. A lot of people feel comfortable enough over there. You get a good viewpoint for everybody. I don't like to stay there. I don't like to stay anywhere in the middle of the map, honestly. The only place in the middle of the map I like to stay, and I'll probably go there at some point. And this right here, you want to talk about another spot, and this is what I don't really understand about ghost designs and maps. God, I got so much to talk about now. I didn't even script this one. Normally I script my videos a little bit. This one was just raw, all adulterated. There's a lot of rooms where you can only get in one way. Now you could get in a second way in that one. You could get in through like jumping from like one of the panels to the other, like coming up a truck and jumping on the panels up there and stuff and whatnot. But I mean, by the time you do that, you gotta be dead. There's no way you're making that one alive. So in essence, you only got one way to come in, and I can't tell you how many times either there's two people over there, or one's watching the door for the other one, or there's an IMS there, or there's some sort of IED device over there. There's something always impeding me from coming up there, and it's just I thought we were over that. Like I thought that stage of Call of Duty passed. I thought that's what we considered at this point flawed map design. Rooms that only have one end, powerful rooms that overlook situations that only have one entrance. I thought that at this point was recognized as poor quality map design. I'm not sure if that's just how I saw it or if that's just how it really is. This map and a lot of rooms and Ghosts kind of puts me in question as to how were we doing this. I think, for example, on I can't even remember the name of the map, man. Let's use Resistance, for example. Resistance in Modern Warfare 3, the last Infinity War game. That stage had a lot of power points, a lot of spots where you could do some serious damage in, but they all had multiple entrances. Think that middle building. I mean, sure, you could camp over there in one of the corners, but you could come from downstairs or upstairs. You at least have, you know, a 50% chance that, hey, he might not be looking this way, I might be able to get him. Same thing with I think it was the one that overlooks B spawn, that like little like shop over there. That was also a spot over there where a lot of people like to head behind the stands and whatnot over there. But once again, you come in through the top, you're coming right through the middle, through the front of it. It seemed pretty simple. I thought that was kind of like what we're doing over here. And then you get a room like this where you know somebody could take a big advantage on you. And in TDM, I mean, they do control a little bit of the map as to, because obviously they're looking over Bravo and they got dominance over that. But you kind of work your way around it. But a game like TDM, you go all of a sudden and see that, like, you know, someone's 19-0 and you're like, oh, where's this cat at? Well, people have just been running up over there and he's just been killing them over and over and over and over again. It's just something. I don't know. I'm not 100% cool with that. Since I'm somebody who likes to kind of keep them moving for the most part, or I don't like to stay in my same spot for more than 3, 4, 5 kills, it warrants me a little bit of attention as to where the series is going. And I don't really expect, you know, it's too early to talk about, you know, Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 53, whatever they're going to call the new game. But I don't see Treyarch doing anything of what Ghost is doing. Like, I see them going a lot more, regressing a lot more towards Black Ops 2 stuff than going with some of the stuff Ghost stuff. Some things will carry over, but that I don't think is one of them. I don't think map design will be one of them either, which I'm not 100% cool with. And Warhawk, like I said, sometimes it's cool, sometimes it's not. I almost blew myself up here. I thought it would go through there. I guess it doesn't. Turn around, assist counts as kill, cool. Now, the drugstore over here to my right, that's my favorite part of the map. That's where I like to stay, because it gives you options. Once again, when I talk about PowerPoint, same thing when I talked about in Prison Break, when I talked to these guys about that hill on top of B. I really love it because it gives you a position of power. It gives you a lot of different options as to where you're looking at and where you can go with things, but it also gives you a lot of different escape routes. It gives you a lot of ways of being like, all right, I got to get out of here, we got to do this. Same with right here where I'm at right now. So obviously we got the escape route coming in through the back. We're able to look down the middle. If my aim were any better, I would have killed that guy. Oh, see how mad I am? I'm knifing walls. You could always just jump out into B. You could jump out and get the sides over there on the either to the right or go all the way to the left to the tanks. So it gives you options to hit A, to hit C, or to hit B right real quick. So this is a very powerful position right here I'm at. And that's why I'm staying over here. If I know that team's down, managed to come back, make a good push over here. We have a triple cap. Good enough so that, you know, now we just have to remain with these two caps and we'll be good to go. This is how I kind of like to mix it up. I like to come down here, draw a little attention, go back up. Maybe those guys will come back. They'll spawn over there somewhere between Alpha and Charlie on that side and come where that guy was. Boom. Power move right there. guy wasn't expecting that. Maybe he was looking over there to where I killed him before. Rightfully so. You kind of expect that. This is always a tough angle. That truck, I don't think it blows up, period. It's really, I mean, maybe with some sort of, whatever the hardened equivalent here, the hardened equivalent of attachment is, maybe that'll go through there. But just regular bullets do not go through that damn car. And I sure wish it did, because it sure helped me out right there. And check this dude out. I'm like, yo, I just bought it. So what the... No clue, no logic right there. That one shouldn't have happened. It's part of the game. It hasn't happened to me too often. I mean, honestly, this is probably the first time I think I posted a video where I've had a bogus spawn like that. So I'm not too worried about it. Field orders, man. I mean, look at that. I just risked it over to get this field order, get 2 kills crouched. Luckily, I managed to get 1. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe I'll get the other one. Don't risk it for field orders, man. Don't risk it for field orders. I did manage to pull it off this time, but it's like if I had to go back in time, I wouldn't have done it. It's straight up like that. Okay, this dude, I'm like, come on, man. Don't try to play me, son. Don't try to. I can hear clearly now. The rain has gone. I can hear clearly now. I have headphones. This guy's trying to take my care package. Come on, now. The other day, man, I was playing with my boy Garrick. This shit was disrespectful, man. I called the care package right here, right in front of this bar that we're looking at right now. And I went upstairs. I went up in front to push up to go get a kill. And all of a sudden, I was pissed right there. I was like, man, I should have killed that dude. And I managed to, actually, I didn't manage to kill him because I blew a chopper gun right there. So I was a little bit pissed off right there, but that's okay. The chopper gun on this map is pretty good as well. Most of the spawns are open. Obviously, if they get inside the building, be a little more damage, a little bit less damage that you could do upon them. But normally your team does a good enough job to keep them out here. Here's the salute I'm talking about. I'm trying to angle it, and notice how I'm just pre-shoot. It's not that I'm missing. I'm just pre-shoot in hopes that somebody crosses by there, because I know once they get into one of those, you know, head glitch spots over there, we're kind of done. That dude was just chilling over there next to the corner. Whatever. I'm more worried about making sure we get Charlie. Stay neutral. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get this Charlie cap right now. Looking forward over here to my forward. When you cap a position like this, man, let me give you just at least how I handle it. Risk it. Take one side. Pick one side. There's no way you're going to be able to defend both sides in that situation. So pick one side and stick with it and try to cap it that way. We managed to come back over here with a solid 200-176 victory. Was at 45-22. Not too shabby. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Drop down below the guns, man. Drop the Automatic Monday. Have a great one.